everyone, welcome to Street Sweet Eye here in Canberra. It is, what's the time? 9:40 a.m. and today we're going to be talking about Clavata, my most, well, all-time favorite. So, oh, I just realized that one's got a few dry leaves. This one is one of my most favorites. So I have three. So today I'm going to be talking about this one, and then we're going to repot this one. Then I realized, because we had storm and we had lots of rain for this week actually, and so this one's a little bit affected, but it seems to be holding up quite well and they're very happy. So this one's still wet because I watered it. It's because my dog actually peed on some of the leaf here, just the flower here, so I had to wash it, but I'm gonna be cutting it out. Doesn't really affect it. And this one was under the deck, so didn't get water, so then I decided to water it because I forgot I was gonna do a video about it, and we were gonna repot it up in this big nice big pot. This one's about a year and a half old and it sits all day in the sun. This one about a year old, and this one sits in the sun, so you can see it all day, but it was affected by the frost this winter. This one wasn't as affected because I took this one inside the house when it was predicted under -3, so I would take it out. Anything above that, it sits outside, and it was frozen a few times, but it was fine. Look at that. So you probably noticed I haven't been doing video lately this week, to be honest, because I had to fall down my stairs. I am so clumsy, and also because there's carpet on my stairs. So it's not really just me, is it? What happened was I was coming downstairs in slippers on carpet and I had a fall. So you probably, if you've been watching my video, then you would know in the beginning of lockdown, I had a fall and hurt my ankle and hurt my wrist. And lockdown just finished and I had a fall and had a bruise on my hip, on my knee, on my elbow, both my elbows, and had rug burns. So yes, to celebrate lockdown, I just hurt myself. But I'm okay. For everybody who's asking, thank you for thinking of me. I am all right. I'm just getting old, so not everything heals as fast as I was when I was young. Let's get back to topic. These are not frost hardy, so anything under -3, depends on how hard grown yours is. Mine is out all year round and it's in the sun, doesn't get covered, doesn't get protected. But this year we had quite a lot of minus nights. That was about -6, -7, or -4, -5. So I've taken this inside on those nights. I don't cover it, just takes it inside, and then first thing in the morning I bring it out and it goes back to where it sits. And this one I didn't cover, I just left it as is. And during winter I just sit on my deck and it gets the protection from the pergola, but I don't cover it. As you can, I'm not sure you can see, there's a leaf baby growing in there too. A lot of this was it had a lot of new growth last year. It was, I'm not sure if you can see the stem. That's the stem. It all came down like this, and there's a few stems that came down. A lot of the new growth was affected. There was actually a crest on there too that was affected. Yay, so lucky they had crests, and I was so unlucky to lose them. My own fault for not protecting them. So a lot of new growth, they were affected. So this, the stem died, it dried up, it was just here. There you go, isn't it beautiful? These are winter grower, so throughout autumn, winter and spring they will grow, but in summer they go dormant. So don't water them in summer, or very little water. And you probably notice the difference, right? This one is a bit more porous because of the pot, so as you can see they're a bit more stressed, more clump, more plump. Okay, so a few of them were affected from the frost and a few I cut. I cut and reset to make it bigger because I like a big pot. See this one? I haven't done anything to it because I'm letting it recover from winter. But as you can see, the pot is a glaze. It's glazed pot. So it's not a stress. See how much it's much more blue, much more green compared to this one, which is more yellow. I'm hoping for it to go pink. It will go more pink in summer, but it'll be dormant. So don't water it, or very little water, not as frequent. There you go. And we shall be repotting this one. I bought new one. They're very cheap because they're very easy to grow. This. Alright, so I'm gonna be doing potting up in this big pot because I'm gonna encourage to grow like this. So I'm gonna be doing this. I'm gonna cut the big head. I'm gonna stage it around as well. And it's in its growing right now, growing season, so it will be doing really well. Okay, let's go get some soil for this because I'm not sitting on my deck. Well, I am sitting on my neck, but I'm not sitting on the table. Okay, so I got the soil. For those who don't know, this is my own soil mix. And I had to take out cocoa peat and replace it with akadama because I couldn't get a hold of cocoa peat during my lockdown, but I will be going back to cocoa peat once I get a hold of it again. So this is just my normal soil mix. I'll put a link below on how to make my soil mix. Okay. Better get some scissors. First of all, what I do is I do a name tag which has the name, this plant, where I bought it from, how much I bought it from, and what day I bought it from. What day I have it. I don't know what I'm saying, am I? Because that's what I like. Because a lot of people ask me, oh, where you get these from? Or how much did it cost you? So I don't have a lot of that answer because I have a lot of plants and it is hard to keep track. Okay. So that's why I do the tag that way. And for those who don't know, I use Dymo label maker. You can get them at Office Work, or you can get at your local supermarket. I got mine from Woolworths about 7 years ago, and then I bought one from Office Work roughly about the same time because I couldn't find mine at the time. But I think maybe local Bunnings sells them too, and if you can't get a hold of it, you can always get it online. At the moment we're on lockdown, so everything is either click and collect or online purchases. So I haven't done any purchases regarding Dymo printer label maker, and I used the clear cartridge which I got from Amazon for $9 per cartridge, but you can buy them where you buy the printer as well. Okay, so I do everything by hand. It's gonna be messy because the soil is wet because I'm silly. I'm just gonna remove some of the soil underneath. Okay. I left it on the floor last night because I was going to do a video today. Worst decision ever because my dog's like, oh, new things. Peed on it this morning. But it wasn't just this, it was a tray. left on the tray, but then managed to a little bit pee on the flower. It's okay. So just seeing, maybe just move a bit more. Because I already watered, I won't be watering again. The soil is just, my soil mix is slightly damp, but the soil mix is wet, so I won't be watering it at all for the next 2 weeks or so. And because I disturb its root, I won't be touching it at all after this. Let's just, okay, then I'm just gonna cut it and I'm gonna set it. I normally use topping, but I want for this one because I want it to grow faster, and I will do topping on them after it's done. They look a bit dirty, that's okay, it'll wash off. It's only just dirt and soil. Okay, so I leave. Okay, I won't cut that one, doesn't have babies. See, this one has babies. So I just cut them. And there's my dog, Loki Coco. Mommy's busy, babe. Okay, and that's it. They're such easy grower that you don't even have to worry about letting them colors over. I'll show you what I did here. There was a cutting I put in at the beginning of spring. Cola, no barking, baby. Cola, move. Move away from the gate, please. Good boy. Okay. There's a cutting that I put in at the beginning of spring. I'll see if I can find it. And it's already grown root because I cut it. But now I'm looking, I can't find. Oh, here it is. It's already grown roots. It's been, make sure you can see it. There we go. It's just been a few, maybe 3-4 weeks. It's already grown roots. No problem. And I just take flowers off. Let it concentrate on having babies. All these, I'm sure you can see it. There's a lot of new growth coming up, so they're going to be growing a lot for the next few months. Maybe this month and next month it's going to be growing a lot before summer, and they're going to look so beautiful. They're going to fill up this pot. This ones already have babies along here, along the stem, and they're going to be growing lots and lots of babies. Last year I only put one plant in. It was a one head, and the whole thing just burst. It had babies. They're such an easy grower. They're really fast grower. This is just a common one, but they're so beautiful. How you cannot fall in love. Look, even just this one, it's so cute. Small pots will have smaller plants. Big pots has bigger plants because they have room to grow. I like the little pot. I like it when it hangs down. Very pretty. And I also like big pot because I like lots of big plants. This is gorgeous, but I might cut this bit off sometime. Now this is affected. See that one affected by the frost, melted a little bit down, but then it stayed. Now it's trying to lift its head back up. And this one, the head was affected. It was like this, and then 2 baby grew out. They're such an easy grower. I think you should all and do your own. Go and get some if you don't have any already. I think most people would have this. They're very common. They're so easy to look after. Just leave them be. Plant them in. Leave them be. Don't do anything. They do their own things. They're very clever. And if you leave it alone, It goes stem like this and the whole plant goes pink. I think in summer they're gonna turn pink. Can't wait for that. I think that's it for today, everybody. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe for more videos. And please follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Happy planting, everybody. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time in the next video.